Faces Void comes in. They want to get the first blood. Maybe they're gonna be getting the first blood for it, and they will. Ainkrad now with that Stolen Rune with the Invis, he gets himself a kill. They're looking towards the Lesh as well, who doesn't have that much mana, has the fairy far. But the question is, can you survive through this? Ainkrad is thinking about chasing, and he decides to go forward to land himself a double kill. And Nigma Galaxy, that was not a rotation that you were expecting.
Your laning stage is already not going very well. The more risky these moves are going to be, and now you thought that you took the opponent's stacks out of their hands at least.
Yeah, KuroKy's in a lot of trouble. The Illuminate will go through him, finishing him off. Xakoda tries to get himself denied and will manage to do so.
I think they should commit for a rotation here, because they know most likely that Ainkrad is taking their stacks here, and also now MC. He might not be dying, but he's certainly getting pushed away.
He has wands, he has those heals from the Seeds of Serenity. Now the Rullikin coming in, Ainkrad, he had the Remnant left. They are going to be leaving the Medusa all alone. I don't think there's enough mana in this world to allow Munkushi to live through this damage. So Nigma Galaxy, they land themselves a big one with the Void rotation.
And that's also a very important kill into the pockets of Mikey. But you can see there that the IO Lesh can't actually catch the Ember, and they're also not going to be able to do that to the Timber, so their options for a rotation like this are actually very limited.
Poor KuroKy, they're just not letting him live. And Ainkrad, he had the Shield Rune and the Flame Guard.
And he is invading this jungle here right now, but ideally what you would have is a mirror situation where they can do what AfterLife has been doing on the bottom side. He just melted!
If you want to think that way, go ahead.
Yeah, like wasted rotations. Nah, don't know her. This one, however,
he's going through the portal and almost got through actually, but in the end, blinding light. His GH, he doesn't have a relocate, but has a healing Lotus. Maybe that's gonna be enough to keep Mikey alive. No, doesn't look that way. Definitely doesn't look that way. At least KuroKy stole the chakram, so he does a lot of damage in these fights, but he's just not survivable enough. GH, he tries to relocate his friend out, but he's just not gonna be in time, and now he's waiting in base. There is a countdown, only 5 seconds left to live.
And this is the punishment for using that chrono earlier, because there's definitely... You cannot make this play.
What? How did he...
Okay.
How did he survive?
If AfterLife isn't as tanky, you can trade there, as that is a neat chronosphere. But are they going to get AfterLife out of this? I don't think so.
He missed the chrono on the silencer, so he got the global off. Pantomem, though, he is crawling. Man, you need a faster horse for sure. But the Lotus Orb does remove the time dilation, so that does give him the speed. But still, they do have the lockdown to finish him off, as Ainkrad with the Arcane Rune. He's gonna be making sure the KuroKy dies. Nice mech usage from GH just in time. Ainkrad won't get the kill. And he even got pushed to the low ground there by the Wildwing Ripper. Know your teammates. Is it better than if you're playing just with some random people who are gonna have some pretty bad words for you if you do not heal them up?
The understood player to do that is the mid laner, right? You always want an over-aggressive player rather than an under-aggressive player. It's a lot less socially accepted from your boss core.
Is Mikey gonna die? Yeah, he is gonna die. I mean, one move of just killing everybody with no commitment whatsoever.
But if not enough towers go down early on, especially not if you don't get to push any enemy towers down. What use is that? Global used?
Yep, they're going for the Faces Void. Just enough damage.
But you need to get a mana burn, and I haven't actually looked at his items in a hot minute. What does the Void have right
he
now?
Has the, he bought a Yasha now, and he has that Mask of Madness, so nothing much. KuroKy gonna be taking down the Lesh coming in. That's gonna be a huge chrono. I think he'll overextend a little bit. A nice blinding light. AfterLife, no way he's gonna live through this one with Lotus Orb. He gets himself away, and this is a disaster for Nigma Galaxy. It looked like they had everything perfect there, but that was not the case. Now,
Kushi's here now.
Silencer, there will be a Stone Gaze. You cannot run into Munkushi. Mikey has to pop the BKB to live as GH uses the mech to keep his friends alive. Ainkrad think about going in, but he decides to just run around. There will be a global silence finally coming out from the side of one move, and Nigma, they have to bail. They have nothing else left in the tank tips.
They had the heals to sustain through this fight for a while, even when they were in a pretty bad position. Like, this is the problem for MC. Like, sure, he reduces damage, he can stay, But who's going to capitalize on him and his team and his buildings staying in the fight for longer if there's nobody to click there? And I think this Rax is just, yeah.
Are having some mana issues on the Medusa. They're having some life issues on GH and Mikey. There will be a global silence stopping the relocate, so no taking the Lesh away for you. He needs to TP away. Nice kill on the silencer, beautifully done by Mikey, and the stone gaze just doesn't come out in time. How do you kill AfterLife when he has a heart? He just goes into the smoke. Oh, guys, they're here. Oh, no, what am I gonna do? Oh, I know, I'm just gonna cut them all down. KuroKy has the Force Staff, and he's gonna be needing to use it. He goes to the side, running away from the enemies, just trying to live. But there's a fire, a forest fire there, and KuroKy will be engulfed in it as AfterLife is on a wicked kill streak. They will be using the Stone Gaze. Void is trying to search for somebody in the backline, and Mikey, he is gonna be running away for now until the BKB does expire. Then it's gonna be pretty tough. Goes for an optimistic TP and doesn't manage to get out.
Baiting out Mikey. Their supports were already scattering, so they tried to get some pickoffs over on the side instead, seeing if the fact that they were split up could do something, but no. It turns out one move's lineup is way better at fighting split up.
Especially when they're this far ahead. Yuma goes in, there will be a chrono onto the Ember Spirit. He's looking very much dead, so they will be finishing him off. Now, the real endeavor starts. Can you kill AfterLife? It's not looking easy. Here comes the Wizard's Hole. Yuma is level 20, but no more chrono. Not going to be doing that much. KuroKy did steal the chakram. Definitely helping him, killing the AfterLife, and they will be able to take him down. That's going to be 2,000 gold in their pockets for it, but now you've used everything that you have. How do you kill the Medusa? That's another tanky hero, Nigma Galaxy. They're gonna be practicing their punches on these two at pushing between that damage and the flamethrower.
And we have the Chronosphere back up right now. Also a shard on the faces one. That is the one!
That is the huge chrono. They will be killing the Ember Spirit. The global silence comes out, but a little bit too late. They didn't stop the chrono from coming out. One move, they got careless, they got together. They're now trying to punish GH and will be turning him into a rock ball, I want to say, before he goes out. And Mikey, he now has GH again helping him, though. He cannot die again with this guy, as they will be forcing him out. That's gonna be beautiful, actually. Mikey, beautifully done. He goes on to Munkushi. They're trying to finish him off. He doesn't have any more mana, but where's the damage? MC is actually just tickling him. Here comes Yuma. He's missing mana as well, but this hero doesn't need it. You do. AfterLife left all alone, and Yuma, after practicing those punches, look at how fast he's attacking, like a Wing Chun master, just smacking down the Timber Saw. It's just not enough to kill him, but he'll be getting the bashes in. It is gonna take some time, but ultimately AfterLife will fall. Do intend to use the chrono in some way. Buybacks are ready on both sides, but the Underlord and the Void, they do not have the gold. They're going for the Medusa, and the Blinding Light comes out. He does have the MKB, doesn't care about it that much. Munkushi pops the BKB, pops the ulti, and you cannot finish him off despite him not having any mana whatsoever. Nigma Galaxy trying to run away. The Wisp still has the cheese and the Greater Healing Lotus, so killing these heroes is going to be much tougher. They are going to be going for the Medusa, Disarmaker, Force Stab, getting yourself away there from the Pit of Malice, but it will not help you whatsoever. He does buy back now, knowing that there's no chrono. They have to take this Roach if they want to win the game. That will be a double kill for the Faces Void, as they brought down 3 heroes, 2 of which will be buying back. Ainkrad dropping low, he'll be taken down as well. The Remnant is left, so he can buy back and rejoin the fight instantly, as AfterLife is burning everything down, but it doesn't matter because he is the one that's gonna be in trouble inside of the Pit of Malice. He will fall, does have a buyback. There's gonna be 5 buybacks from one move, and Nigma Galaxy are still supporting the chase. Finally, he's gonna be using it. Yuma is back to full, as Ainkrad will be back to the land of the dead. Mind Control is the one who finished off 4 of the kills, and now they're chasing for more. Nigma Galaxy, they're doing it. They're not coming back into this game. They came back into this game, and one move are the ones that are most likely gonna be losing it at this moment. That
holding hands, farming up, waiting for one move to make another mistake, and I don't even want to call like the fight there a mistake. That looked pretty decent for one move, and they could have cut their losses, but instead they went all in with the buybacks. Like, this is a Void, he chronoed, surely we can win the fight now, but by now his DPS is just too much.
AfterLife is trying to run away. It's not gonna happen. These bashes are too annoying. Nice Blinding Light to try to save him, but this Faceless Void can chase you forever.
It does not hit hard enough to stop Nigma Galaxy from running at them. and just grouping up around her. They don't care anymore.
On the Sled of Fist, and it looks like this tower will fall. Chains do connect, they will be getting the chrono, he doesn't have the buyback, is quite tanky. Let's see just how much with the Stone Gaze, that's gonna be allowing him to live. Yuma dropping low, now you are on the aggressive. As Nigma Galaxy, Yuma really wants this kill.
I'm just keeping my eyes on Mikey here. He does not have any built-in escapes.
Nope.
I'd say it was past the tier 4 lion there when he was caught on the opposite side of the chrono. Well, this one though, this is juicy.
He knows what he's doing. Munkushi will kill KuroKy, so it's gonna be a 1-for-1 around the map. Yuma still has the refresher shot, but even if he uses it, doesn't have the mana. Of course, after the Aegis, that is not gonna be the case. Relocate from GH, still not being used. He has the Greater Healing Lotus, still to keep himself or anybody else alive. He's going for the relocate. It will be cancelled out. It's taking away his Flame Guard. Look at it. He's gonna lose it. Poor guy.
Oh my god, and that's a problem when you're up against a Leshrac.
Pantomem, he wants to run away. He has that pipe to protect him, but physical damage from Yuma smashing you in the face, pipe doesn't help you with that.
So AfterLife being, is he older than me? I think he's older than me.
Yep, Ainkrad gets gone on. The BKB, nice global size. They're trying to finish off Yuma,
So
but he's with the
tanky.
backtrack. He's just surviving. He's not taking any damage. There's nothing you can do to this guy. The Stone Case was going on, so they couldn't do anything to the Medusa herself. We'll be turning her into a piggy that is losing mana rapidly. There will be a bit of malice. No more force staffs. He has to stand his ground.
There she
and that's
goes.
just not an option. There she goes. There he goes. Everybody gets a one-way ticket to the base, but one move, they do have a buyback on their Medusa. No gold on the Silencer currently.
I was like a refresher for, okay, so he must know that there's a dieback to have there, right? But no, there aren't actually any of them right now, except if you get the Kotal again, who you just killed. So no, this was not a refresher to properly secure the win, and they can't be letting go of their guard completely here.
This game is not over, but they can go through the backdoor protection here. The attack speed of Faces Void just a little bit too high, while AfterLife is cutting creeps. And he quickly glimpses at his base and sees that it's not good enough. The Medusa will have to buy back.
Yeah, it's not just about the creep cutting here though. He is also desperately looking for his level 25, trying to up his damage once again. I'm not sure if he hits it in time.
Nah, it doesn't look that way. They are going to be losing the range racks, the melee racks. They have a little bit more in terms of armor. Blinding Light will definitely help, but let's see just how much bit of Malice. Ember will be TPing right into it. He has the BKB, will be fine. They get the Hex onto the Timber Saw, trying to finish him out. That is a tanky hero that just gets melted down, and he does not have a buyback. They did catch GH, who's a big hero if you can kill him. The Global Signs does come out. No more Lotus Orbs to remove it. He has the Greater Healing Lotus to keep himself alive, but it's not going to be enough in the end. He still has a buyback. Can go for
back
it
in
and rejoin the fight if need be, as Yuma is going to be slaughtering the backlines. Pantomem is coming closer. Nope. Having a horse and being a horse, not two things, are completely two different things. So Mikey, much stronger, and that is only 2 cores alive. How do you stop them? It doesn't seem like an option any longer.
It really doesn't, and if you're a Nigma, you can just group here again. Oh yeah, just put the gate down in a dominant position. I was surprised Mikey is chasing this. Like, he can just go for the buildings right now. Ainkrad would love it to get chased further.
Yeah, but I don't know. Considering that the rest of them went to the base, I think he's having fun being chased. But once he looks back and sees that his house has been demolished, that's where you get those tears in your eyes.
Yeah. And I think the house has all but burned down.
Yep, that throne is burning though, and they get the lift onto the Ember. The stun will not connect. Chrono onto the Medusa, but this game is over. There's really not much to comment on here, rather than on one move, giving away, literally giving away game number 1. It was theirs. It was completely theirs. Like, there was not even any dispute